as predicted, I got from here over to here. Let's see how much I've used. Barely any, and it's starting to rain. Let's see if you can see that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's now been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since we made that hay, and I'm going to be putting urea nitrogen fertilizer on the hayfield this evening. I got 30 bags here, and that will do the 12 acres I'm going to do with it. And I think I could do the math, but I think that'll come up to 57 pounds of nitrogen an acre. Is what it is. I can get 10 bags per hopper, so that's 500 pounds in there right now. This is what urea looks like. It's really lightweight. What it is, it's 46% nitrogen, 0-0. So it's only nitrogen. And I do that to basically, nitrogen makes a plant go up. So it's the up growth, so the vegetative growth. So I do that to get the vegetative growth, you know, for second cutting. It's so potent that honestly, it's not worth me getting in bulk. Because A, to do that, I pretty much have to drive 45 minutes to any place to get it bulk. And then B, to do 12 acres, I really only need 30 bags, and that's putting 57 pounds of nitrogen per acre. Not of product per acre, but of nitrogen per acre. This is 46% nitrogen. Give y'all a little bit of update on the hay. It's doing great. We're 2 weeks in. I got my tent probe here. It's made out of conduit. It's flattened on the end. I put it in different bales. I got some insulation in there. The blue line lets me know the sensor is all the way in. And the temperature never has got out of, like 75 was the highest it's ever been in 2 weeks. So we made the hay good. I really like keeping an eye on the temperature. It helps me sleep better at night. So the thing with the urea is you pretty much have to get it down right before a rain so it doesn't volatilize and then you lose some of it. So it's Friday night after work, but the thing is, and I planned this, I've had this for a few days, but I planned this for this rain, but I've already had to wait a little bit because it already rained once. See that out there? It's already rained once. I'm kind of working in between thunderstorms. All right guys, so check this out. It's 6:44. Yeah, you probably can't see that. And I mean, look at this. It's saying the big thunderstorm will be here at like 7:15. So I really wasn't planning on this much storm activity. I was hoping I could work it in between. But I will say I have all weekend to get this done. So if it starts raining, it's not the end of the world. And they're calling for these showers all weekend, which is another positive thing with this urea. So, got me a full hopper back there. The cool thing about urea is because it's so hot, it doesn't take much. So, one thing, you're not hauling that much, you know, from the co-op or whatever to your house, and then you're not, like this one hopper should do half of this field I'm doing, and then I should only have 3 hoppers to do 12 acres, I guess what I'm trying to say. So let me get going. I mean, it is really looking bad. So let me get going and hopefully we can dodge around these things. I just started out. Right, here we go. Got my GPS app on. And what I'm hoping, guys, is to get, so this will do half the field. Maybe the rainstorm will come then, maybe it'll blow over. Like I'll take a break, it'll blow over, and then I'll fill back up and do the other half. The pasture is the other thing I gotta do, but I don't really need to do that as, you know, as quickly as I do this. So that can wait. Let me get this going here. about this app 1,000 times. It's free. I'm not gonna go over it that much, but I do really like it. All you gotta do is just follow the line. It'll do that sometimes. I'm near trees, then it just picks right back up. So, spreading here. I'll catch back up with y'all here in a little bit. So as predicted, I got from here over to here. Let's see how much I've used. Barely any, and it's starting to rain. Let's see if you can see that. Probably can't see the rain, but I'm gonna have to head back up to the barn. I don't want the fertilizer to get wet, and we'll wait this storm out. Not too much of a big deal. Got the tractor just under the carport here. Well, not the tractor really, but the fertilizer spreader. And threw that tarp on it just in case. But shoot, I mean, if I had a cab tractor, which I don't want, but if I did, you can get a, like a, I don't even know what material it is, but a stretchy elastic material cover that goes over top of that hopper, and you can basically spread in the rain, which would be awesome really, because I mean, you know, this is when I need to be spreading. So I might have to go into spreading at night, at dark tonight, which I can do with that app, so I'm not too worried about it. Well, let me wait this one out, kind of see what happens, and we'll get, gosh, I got that green tarp out of a wood pile to put on top of that spreader. I got ants crawling all up me, biting me. But anyways, let me wait this out and we'll get spreading here in a little bit. So that was just like a, I don't know, 20-minute or so little deviation. It still is raining a little bit, but I can get on the radar and I can tell it's going away. So I think I'm basically gonna restart, because let's see what time it is. It is 7:36 in the evening. So it'll be dark in half hour or more. And I would really like to get the hayfield done. We're officially back at it. It is raining. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's getting ready to be gone based on the radar. Here we are spreading. And I'd like to try to get this knocked out tonight, guys. So give you another update here in a little bit. So we got the first load done. Let's go ahead and load this up with another 10 bags. That will finish out the hayfield at a total of 20 bags. And then I'll have 10 bags left for the pasture.
Up on the mountain, down on the farm, living each day in my country charm. Ain't no other place I'd rather be. Life on the farm is the only life for me.
My main reason, if I don't do the pasture tonight, really isn't because it got dark, because I can do this in the dark pretty easily actually, but I don't want to run out of fuel. And I mean, we are low. So in some ways poor planning, but like I say, guys, when I'm making hay, I'm buying fuel that week, I'm greasing, gosh, I don't even know, the hay bind, the tedder, the rake, and the baler. It's 4 pieces of equipment I'm greasing. The hay baler I had to get the hoses for, and just all that stuff. I mean, there's so much other things. And then, you know, remembering that I ran out of fuel after all that was done was not high on my list. So let's go down here, hopefully get this hayfield done, and probably, I'd say, call it a night. We got a big day tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be this video, the next video, or two videos later or whatever, but We're going to pick up something tomorrow, 8 a.m. And it's, the only thing I'll say is it is a living creature. It's not a piece of equipment or anything. I gotta tell y'all, so here we are way down in the field. How would I ever figure out where I ran out of fertilizer? This never gets old. So right there it is. So I gotta be on that blue line, heading up this way. Check that out. Boom. I am, well, it was kind of messing up right here anyway. I think it's the trees, but right there it is. All I gotta do is start and go right now. And just like that, we are off for load number 2. Spreading. Hopefully I don't run out of fuel with the tractor. This should only take 15 minutes or so that's all I need. And tomorrow, I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow, we gotta go get the things I was telling you. It's about 2 hours away, one way. But after that, I will get some fuel and then probably spread the fertilizer on the pasture. I probably won't do that tonight. I'm getting ready to go diagonal in the field because I have just a little bit left over. I don't know if you can see that shaded spot there on the, oh gosh, on the spreader right there. It's got a little bit left. And that's the nice thing about having notes on your spreader, because basically I put it to the hole on the adjuster right there. I put it on the hole that I have notes on for this pounds per acre, and everything just kind of works out. So it's getting dark. Probably looks a little bit lighter in the camera than what it actually is. But anyway, it's getting dark. I'll finish this up and get back with you. I don't mind running over the field just a hair diagonally to get rid of material, but I don't like running over the whole entire field twice. One time long ways and one time short ways. I know it gives you a better spread, but it takes a whole lot more time, which I obviously don't have time right now. So I should be out in not really that long. So we just ran out and all we did was one long diagonal on the field and a quarter. One diagonal and a quarter of another one. And we're out. So flip this off. Turn our PTO off. All right. But anyways, as I was kind of saying, that is a really nice thing about having notes on your spreader was, you know, I basically dialed it in exactly. So I love that. It's getting late. What time is it? It's 8:50 p.m. and it didn't rain anymore, so we got that done. This is not going to be the end of the video. I will, at some point, fertilize the pasture, so, which is about half this size, so we'll get that done and pick up from there. Oh, and by the way, I haven't ran a diesel tractor out of fuel, and I think it was, we bought this place in 2014. I ran the old International B275 out of fuel one time, probably in 2015. We're in 2025. I haven't ran a tractor out of fuel in 10 years. That tractor doesn't have a fuel gauge on it. You just have to look, and my granddad stuck like a broom handle down in there that he made for it. But anyways, I'm not gonna run this one out. I hope I don't, but I think it'd be really hard to restart, so we'll get fuel tomorrow as well and pick this back up. Here we are back at it on day 2, and I got the tractor down here. I'm getting ready to put diesel in it. Last night I we got 1/4 inch of rain after I fertilized that hayfield, and then it's the evening of the next day, and I just had to postpone starting this because we got another shower that just ended, and then they are calling for more showers tomorrow, and actually tonight. I wanted to show y'all how I fill my tractor up with diesel. I think I've showed it on the channel before, but I've grown since then, so I'll show you again. If you still use 5-gallon cans like I do, which I don't mind using them, you have fresh fuel that way all the time. And you got the hood fill on the top here. Let me show you what I did to make this 10 times easier. So I've been using this for years now. Trying to get up there and hold a 5-gallon can is just such a nightmare. It's a fence board. It's a 6-inch wide fence board. It's got a couple pieces to build it up. And then these pieces, you'll see they lock it into the loader right here, so it can't go left and right. But you have it right there, and you're just off the hood. If you raise it up, you know, you can kind of change that. Have it about right there. All right, literally took me like 5 minutes to make that. Take your diesel. Now this does kind of center around having these no spill diesel cans. I'll put a link to them in the description if I think about it. This also really helps. Just a small clamp. Go ahead and set her down in there. Right there we go. We are not holding anything right now. Now to get it to start flowing, put that on there and hold that. Totally hands-free, guys. I've been using this for years and it's awesome. So here we are with the full load, getting ready to go into the pasture. And I wanted to show y'all our pasture. I mean, this is what good pasture management does. Look at this. I mean, this is like a daggone lawn. Like say we had to bush hog it. I don't know if that bush hogging video will come out before or after this one. But we bush hogged it. We should have made hay on it. But I mean, and it's just like that all the way through. And honestly, our stocking rate, it's not like it's extremely low or anything. 5 years ago, you couldn't hardly find a blade of grass in here. It was all weeds, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, this is super good pasture. All right, let's start her up here. I got the GPS on, I got it. I put point A registered. Since I'm just starting, then I'll go to the end and I'll do point B. Half of the problem with doing the pasture is dodging the cows. Got the sun on the cell phone here. It's a little hard to see, but I can see it. All right, guys, so up here at our run-in shed area, you ain't gonna believe it, but I got it so dialed in that I literally ran out exactly being done with the field. So that's awesome. Cut that PTO off, shut the gate, and I'm gonna have to, whenever you use your reel like this, I always wash the tractor and the spreader. That's why the spreader's in so good condition. That spreader's probably, gosh, 8 years old. And look at it. It is in great shape. But anyways, I wash it and then I actually put some oil on the spreader. So anyways, guys, now we got the hay made. We got I got the hayfield sprayed. I still got spray in here. But then I got the hayfield fertilized and I got the pasture fertilized. So we're about done, and I can kind of coast a little bit now until second cutting. But the main thing now is pray for some rain over summer. We've been in a bad drought in Virginia the last 2 summers. So hopefully that changes. Just wanted to pop in here and give you guys a little bit of a future update. The very next day, after I did the fertilizer on the pasture, we are at 1.36 inches of rain. This is in the morning, and we've actually gotten a total of 1.67 inches. So it's about 9 in the morning right now. All that rain came overnight, and it's supposed to rain a whole lot more today. But that's the pasture we fertilized. Hayfield, we did that I think the day before the pasture. That is the nice thing about having your own fertilizer spreader and doing it yourself, is you can do it right at the last minute, right when it's getting ready to rain, and everything's going to work out. You're not relying on somebody else to spread it and the timing not work out, and and then all that stuff. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I'll put some videos up here that I think y'all might enjoy watching, and I'll meet you over there if y'all decide to go. And with that said, guys, thank y'all for watching this one, and I'll catch you again next time.